Where to? I can't understand why someone would go through the trouble of stealing a box with a very ancient corpse. This city's not that dull. I'm an archaeologist, so I thought I'd indulge in a quick study of this Ankaran sarcophagus everyone's so riled up about. My guess, from what I've read about it, is that it's a mummified Mesopotamian king. I needed confirmation. Oh, I really wish I had. All this speculation about the sarcophagus containing an antediluvian and being a portent of Gehenna is making me cringe. These are the kinds of ridiculous, superstitious assumptions I came here to debunk. Armageddon, doomsday, the end of all kindred. It's a common facet of most mythologies. Fear that the world will end. Many believe Cain and the antediluvians will return to consume or destroy all kindred. I wholeheartedly disagree. The antediluvians? No one I know has ever met one. But each bloodline or clan supposedly traces its origin to an antediluvian. Some say these grandsires still exist into the present. But then, kindred and kind believe a lot of strange things. Cain, who I assume you mean, is the biblical first kindred and founder of the mythological first city, Enoch. A place where kindred and kind coexisted. I believe Cain's a figure concocted to personify the transition from nomadic society to agrarian society. That myth, like most, has been twisted by time. Thin bloods rarely exhibit features or powers of their clan, and many can't embrace. Some are even rumored to have reproduced. Many kindred are terrified that their weak blood heralds the dissipation of every bloodline. Somewhat of an ignorant reactionary response, don't you think? As I said, many cultures have the fear of some form of apocalypse. Kindred believed in these stories when they were human, and naturally carried them over into kindred myth. But it doesn't take a supernatural act to cause widespread destruction, Humans and kindred are just as capable of managing their own destruction as a deity. A self-realized Gehenna warrants more vigilance than a god-induced one, don't you agree? Such is my argument, which so frequently falls on deaf ears. What prophecy doesn't have vague, apocryphal signs? Let's see. The usual ones cited are the appearance of thin bloods, Cain sightings, doom, gloom, that route. For 300 years I've been trying to determine the function of our existence, the kindred's role in the world. I'm not content to attribute it to some act of supernatural biblical vengeance. We exist for a reason, and if it takes another 300, I'll figure it out. Any thoughts? Can't say I've heard that one before. Remember, the truth won't be told in time. It will be told by us. Well, my work here is stolen away into the night. Think I'll do the same.
Oh, excuse me, starting to doze off there. Oh, I need to get a guard animal of some sort to alert me when folks come in. Maybe one of them chimps like on that show 8 Detective? Oh, that monkey always gets his man. What? Oh, yeah, Mr. LaCroix's expecting you. For a young guy, he sure likes to work late. Me, I spent most of my youth in the entertainment industry. Yeah, I guarded the sets for over 6 top 10 TV shows.
The folly of leadership is knowing that no matter what you do, behind your back there's hundreds, certain that their own solution is the sounder one, and that your decision was the byproduct of a whimsical dart toss. I pronounce the blast sentence, and I soak the critical fallout. I make the decisions no one else will. Leadership. I wear the albatross and a bullseye. I've had my fill of sycophants. I need adjutants I can trust. The blood hunt on Nines Rodriguez for the murder of Alistair Grout will be called. Rodriguez's execution is only a matter of time. I have lit the fuse. If a war ignites, it's my head that will sharpen the pikes for. At least I can rest easy in knowing that you, my most promising attendant, has relieved me of one encumbrance tonight. Do you need assistance bringing the sarcophagus up to my office? Stolen?
Stolen? How? Who
Gary, you treasonous maggot. I should have anticipated your treachery, sewer rat. The Nosferatu Primogen. The Nosferatu were responsible for finding out where the sarcophagus was taken after the Dane, and for getting keys to the museum. They were the only ones who knew. It's obvious to me now. My mistake. I want him found. I want him found. The sarcophagus could be exploited, causing who knows what catastrophe to this city. If it were to fall into the wrong hands, you will find the sarcophagus, because I already entrusted its retrieval to you before. And you failed to bring it back, did you not? The Nosferatu lurk in the filth below the streets of Hollywood, but not even I know just where they hide. Hollywood is, unfortunately, lacking in any Camarilla loyalties. Hollywood's baron is an anarch named Isaac. Isaac's more civil than the anarchs downtown, but nonetheless, he wears his mistrust of me on his sleeve. He may know how to contact the Nosferatu. Find Gary and get him to talk. That sarcophagus could be used against us. Do not come back until you have it. Now, I must announce the blood hunt and bear the brunt of all consequences. Escort him out.
I'm sorry there, but Mr. LaCroix, he told me not to let anybody up right now. He sounded kind of PO'd. Must be all the late nights he's working. Anyhow, I can't let you go see him right now. Sorry. Hold on there, big fella. Threatening a security guard is a violation of this building's code of conduct number 5 subparagraph Roman numeral 2. I'm just telling you what Mr. LaCroix told me. And you wouldn't threaten him now, would you? Can't let you up at the moment. Sorry, no one's allowed up right now.
I went fishing today, and I caught a big one. Can you hear him flopping around the bathroom? That's how you can tell he's fresh. I already tasted him. He's delicious. You'll love him.
out of here! What are you doing?
What the hell is this
Come
shit?
on, it is...
Let me
Come
out,
on,
goddammit.
this isn't funny.
Kill that crazy bitch.
Hey! Ah! Is anybody there? Hello?
Psycho bitch brought me here, hit me in the head, and locked me up. What the fuck? I mean, who the fuck does that? So she's gonna play it like that, huh? Alright. Alright, just let me out. I want to get as far away from that crazy bitch as possible. What the hell does that mean? Wait, why are you looking at me like that? Hey!
I'm being watched. I know it. Something followed me. They could be watching me right now. Make them stop. Make them stop! Get their eyes off me! Yes. If I see the eyes, I'll blind them. Do I still distract you?
Money, right? Been a while.
It's a nice night out, huh?
My man! My man!
David Duchovny sick. Sign Sheila. Certi- Bye.
No.
Yes. Yes, this is genuine and of use to me. There is something resonating from it. A whisper. I will give you this in trade. It is known as the Odious Chalice. It swells with spilled blood and offers its bloat to its owner.
What the hell did you want? Don't expect to see him. Yeah? Yeah? Who do you want to know about? Yeah?
I heard you were down poking around the museum. Kid, you don't live to be as old as me without cultivating a few connections. The least of which should be able to penetrate the iron veil of the local natural history museum. Seems like you had a lot riding on that sarcophagus. Get such a fierce bug in that powder blue of his. I got another scenario for you here, kiddo. Gonna bounce it off you, see what you think. You ever hear of, diablerie? Well, it's when a vampire drains another more powerful vampire to death. Diablerie is the Sabbat's specialty, but it's a big taboo in civilized kindred circles, and damn sure forbidden by the Camarilla. When a younger vampire deodorizes an elder, younger vampire gains all of their powers. Prince is willing to tear L.A. apart to find this thing so he can have it. Why? What would a power-hungry vampire like LaCroix want with a sleeping ancient? I wonder. You gotta figure a drop of ancient blood would make any kindred just about invulnerable. Anyone who has the sarcophagus doesn't think it's the same. If LaCroix gets the sarcophagus, at least we know where it is. Besides, getting the sarcophagus and getting into it are two different things. Sure thing, kiddo. Fire away. What's on your mind? What about him? Nope, never heard of him. Ah, yes, holy vampire hunter. Staking for Jesus. Don't worry about him too much. If you find one worth the shit, he damn well better blindside you or he's dead. Either way, why worry?
Heard anything? It's probably just like the rolls of coffins or something. Now we know what that's for.
Need a ride?
Ain't seen you here before. And if I haven't seen you, neither has Isaac. So that's your next stop. Isaac's in the jewelry store at the end of the street. Consider yourself invited.
Heh, you do.
Ha! Wasted effort.
The moon is out, everyone's in dreamland, and you've tuned into the dead of night. Nobody to fall asleep next to? go ahead and blow the radiator into bed. That's what I'm here for. And hey, why don't you call me sometime? Area code 323
What's up?
KL5 KTRK.
Welcome to Red Spot,
Looks like
home of
somebody's been
Monster
waiting in the
Chug.
queue quite a while
72
to speak to
ounces
yours
of your
truly.
favorite beverage for 89
So, caller,
cents.
why
Blah,
are you
blah.
asleep?
You need help or something?
Insects. As in you have an insect problem?
Humility?
Or chirping crickets
Seriously.
are keeping you up? Or
You want some orange
you
juice
have
or something to
nightmares
help you
about
come
them?
down?
Help me out
Because,
here.
like, you're wigging.
Don't you know? When you fall asleep, they can
Oh,
crawl into your
are you
mouth
that
or your
lawyer?
ears or
You're gonna have to
your
talk
nose.
to the manager
You
here
can't
because,
prevent
like,
it
that
in your
sexual
sleep.
harassment case, I, like, don't even
What did you
know.
do?
Okay?
Are there any scientists out there
My
listening
ass
to
is
this?
grabbed.
I read something. I don't know where. But do you know the average person eats several pounds of insects a year?
This isn't gonna turn out to be ironic, is it? You're not, like, a serial killer, are you?
As soon as you close your eyes, a big fat centipede is going to drop into your mouth and crawl down your
Always.
throat.
You should come out and see my band, A Bowl of Cereal. We're playing tomorrow night at the
You know, they
Crematorium.
voluntarily eat
$5,
insects
2
in
drink
some
men.
countries.
We're gonna ruin the place.
Those countries probably need Jesus.
So, you never sleep at night. I
Yeah,
assume you do
the
sleep,
Vesuvius
right?
rocks. They don't let me in anymore.
And
But
what exactly
damn,
do you
the
do?
girls
I'm a middle school teacher.
midget
That would
smuggling.
explain why my
Chocolate
nephew
syrup
invested
or
that 20 I
peanut
sent him
butter?
for his birthday on
Chocolate
magic
syrup
beans.
or
Hey,
peanut
you
butter?
know,
The future
you
of
should
that.
really
Have
ask
to
me
dip
about the
these
special,
potato
you know?
chips in something.
Let's see who else we got.
I'm glad you
Caller,
asked that, bro.
What do you do?
Seeing as how you look trustworthy or something.
Okay,
I wonder
and
how
what
they
do you
microwave
buy some really
burritos
expensive
in the
burritos
Middle
and
Ages.
Rifle
So,
juice.
have you
You
written
get a
any
free weapon
movies I
in
might
your
have
chest,
seen?
bro.
Well, I
You interested?
actually haven't finished any screenplays yet.
I see. So, have you done any other kinds of writing?
Well, just some outlines right now, but I've got some really good ideas for some stories that are crawling around in the old noggin.
So, if you haven't really written anything, how can you call yourself a writer? Because I once fixed my toilet doesn't make me a plumber, right?
Well, you see,
Is there anyone in this city that doesn't call themselves a writer
All
or
fruit
actor
should
or
have
director?
like a creamy center and a colorful candy shell, and their commercial should have like kung fu or giraffe.
I think I'm pretty good at knowing what's good writing from bad writing.
Well, wouldn't that make you a critic? Let's see if anyone else agrees. Line 2. Are you ready for a menage a trois?
Sure thing, Deb.
And would you please state what you do for a living?
I'm a personal assistant for a producer at Parasite Studios.
Perfect. Do you read a lot of screenplays?
Don't get me started.
Well, for our writer on the phone, here's your big chance to pitch your screenplay. Is that okay, line 2?
Dude, well,
You ever think